Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is a tutorial for this wrap, and I'm going to call this the Shamirah wrap because Shamirah is one of my lovely followers on social media and she's just so supportive and she's always there. And her comments make my day and her likes make my day. I'm not fishing for likes, it's not about that. It's just I want to just sometimes, you know, give back a little bit, and once in a while I name my wraps after one of my followers or subscribers or whatever you want to call it, because, you know, it just sort of spreads the sparkles. And yeah, because she also spreads sparkles to me, and I just want to say, Shamirah, I see you. I see you. Thank you so much for the loving kindness and the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that is that. Of course, you know it. As always, Wrapunzel has supplied everything that you're seeing here that is wrapping related, because I'm collaborating with this amazing company, Wrapunzel, who is coming out with stuff like this, like seriously, you know? Okay, so check out Wrapunzel because it is the place to be, okay? Besides that, this wrap has been requested because in the recent weeks I have posted pictures on social media, and I'm going to put, I don't know, one or two here, maybe you will recognize it. This has been requested. It looks different in the scarves that I used because these are from my private collection, but just showing you that this is the wrap that you have requested, and this is how it looks with these scarves. So it just looks a little bit different depending on what you're using, but it is the same technique that I used in those pictures. Okay, sweeties, then I'm also going to give you a tiny little sneak peek without saying anything and without showing anything. Sweeties, I have my new Wrapunzel kit, my Leorah kit, right here, and I'm going to start working with it soon, so keep your eyeballs sharpened because it's coming super soon, sweeties. The new Leorah kit is on the way. Okay, sweeties, without further ado, let's go into the tutorial and I hope you'll have fun. Okay, sweeties, welcome to the tutorial part for the Shamirah wrap. Okay, now I'm wearing my Black Wendy shaper and I have to show you something. I just got this sent from Wrapunzel. This is the Tears of Teal scarf. Sweeties, have you seen this? This is not even real. It is unreal in its beauty. It's unreal in its size. It's just unreal. I'll show you. Okay, so this is huge, and it of course has sort of Tears of Teal. It comes only in this color. It is huge, and it has, let me just get up. This is one of the colors, okay? Then it sort of goes into a dark, but like bright dark teal, and then in a little bit more dark but like muted teal, you know? So anyway, that is what it looks like. It does have fringes and it is insane. I would probably say that this is about double the size of one of my normal pashminas, you know? Alright, so that is the first scarf that I'm going to use today, and I'm so thrilled about this one, like really. Okay, this is going to rank high in my Wrapunzel favorites, definitely. Okay, so sweeties, this is also a scarf that has launched not too long ago, so this, when you're watching this like soon after I'm releasing the video, that should be available. Okay, sweeties, I'm going to fold this in quite a bit. It's like almost half, okay, because even with a big shaper like this, I do not need the whole length. I don't. Okay, so let's just try to put this on. Yeah. All right. So from the top down, with both ends hanging down on each side more or less equally, and I'm going to line it up with my shaper. Okay, and now I'm crossing over in the back and pulling it to the front, okay? Wow, that really worked out well. It's pretty much exactly the middle. Okay, now I'm just going to flip in the ends to sort of clean it up a little bit so we have a bit of a more neat look. I also want this the light shade to be inside because I want the dark shade for my wrap today. Okay, so anyway, this is what I do, and then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm tying a knot towards like the middle of my shaper because I need space before the knot, and I also need space behind the knot. Okay, so that is what I did. Okay, so now this is how we look. Okay, the next scarf that I want to use is a sari scarf. Maybe this is not the most perfect scarf for this wrap, but it kind of is anyway, because it sort of has a grip, and I kind of need something that has a grip for this wrap, okay? But because of those fringy ends, it is not 100% perfect, but it doesn't also have to be 100% perfect. Like, who needs that, right? So anyway, this is what it is. If you don't know about sari scarves, this is how they look, and they all look a little bit different because they're all super unique in how they're put together with all these different lines of cloth and I don't know, fabric, I don't know. So whatever, I'm going to sort of take it half, and then I'm going to put it down behind the knot of the Tears of Teal scarf. Let's just flip this over so it's out of the way, and then I'm going to bring it down here to the sides, like right behind my ears, and then I'm going to cross over behind my head like this, and then I'll bring it back up and tie a knot right here in front of the Tears of Teal scarf knot. Like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to push it all into position a little bit so I can still see the Tears of Teal scarf. Here, of course, I have the sari scarf, Tears of Teal, sari, and Tears of Teal. Okay, so we have a nice range of everything. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to take these two tail ends of the Tears of Teal scarf, and whatever scarf you're using, it's basically the first one that you put down. That is what you're using now, okay? So now I'm going to use kind of an aspect, or I don't know, a part of the Sonia wrap, and that is that I'm tying a loose knot on top of that first knot. Okay, but really loose, so it's like cool, you know, kinda. Okay, so now once you have tied this one, you can just flip it towards the back so it lies down on top of your shaper instead of standing up, okay? And now this is what we're just going to tuck away wherever you find room. It's probably going to be this part of the sari scarf or somewhere. You know, just tie it away, tuck it away somewhere, wherever you find room. It's not really that critical. Anywhere will do. Okay, and also on the other side, of course, just sort of trying to find a place to put it away. Something like that. Okay. And this is how it looks now. Now the reason why this might not be so perfect is, wait, let me just tuck away those remaining fringes. Okay, why this is not 100% perfect is this, okay? But again, you can find something else, another scarf that maybe has some grip to it and can hold himself or hold itself. I don't know how one says this. So, because what we do is we open up the scarf, the part that comes out from the knot towards the back, and then we open it up and we sort of start rolling it into itself like this. So you can see what happens there. It creates this ornament, okay? So what I usually do with my private scarves, sort of, that don't have this, I just tuck them away neatly, you know, basically like this. And then this is how it sits, okay? So it creates like a wave here, and that's super, super nice. But I think with this kind of a scarf, it's not really, honestly, so nice to just, I don't know, tuck away these beautiful features. So what I'm going to do in this case now is I'm just going to tuck it away a tiny little bit right here, and I'm going to let some of the fringes hang out because I can, you know? So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, and here I'm putting it away, or I'm tucking it away in front of this knot, anywhere where I find room. And then I pull this part. I'll clean this up, don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to pull this part that sort of comes out of the knot towards the front, but also like a little bit down. I'm going to just give it a tug and pull it towards the middle. So it still comes out, of course, towards the front, but like really to the front, okay? And now I'm going to open up the scarf and basically do exactly the same thing that I just did, rolling it in, and then I'm going to tuck it away wherever I find room. Wherever there is like a possibility to tuck something away, I'm going to tuck it away. And also this one goes then behind this the first layer, okay? I'm tucking it away somewhere there, anywhere. Okay, it's not rocket science, like whatever, you know? I think what we need most is relaxing about our wraps, because then the creativity can flow and then it's actually going to be like so much fun, you know, so much fun. Okay, so now let's just adjust this, because the nice thing though about the sari scarves and this whole concept of these kinds of scarves is that you can manipulate them. And I know manipulate is not a good word. It always has this negative thing to it, but when it comes to scarves, it is a good thing, you know, because it gives us so much more to work with. So I'm just going to manipulate it, you know, and see what do I like, and maybe just play back and forth a little bit with those fringy ends and just have them stick out a little bit, you know, like why not be playful? You're never too old to be playful. So anyway, also the nice thing is with the sari scarves that you can sort of flip over these different segments, you know, and a sari scarf or harmony scarves, they just hold themselves up so nicely. What you can also do if you think that this is too small for you, or if you think that it doesn't hold well enough for you, if you're struggling with those fringy ends, you can also pair it up with a different scarf and just layer them on top of each other, because then they'll sort of grip on to each other. Or if you're using two sari scarves on top of each other, could be so much fun, like really serious fun, you know? So that is that. I think it's gorgeous. And again, it looks completely different like the ones that I did with my scarves. That is just the thing with wrapping, but I think it's amazing. It just gives you so much, because literally you can do the same wrap for like 2 weeks straight and just use different scarves and different concepts of color combination and pattern combinations, and nobody will ever know that it has been the same wrap every single time, you know? So anyway, this is how it looks. And this is from the top. And that is it. Sweeties, I hope you did enjoy this. I think this is a super, super easy and fun wrap. Again, you know, if you're using a scarf that doesn't have those fringy ends, it might be easier for you, okay? But you can try this one too, depending on what you want, and maybe also how experienced you are already, but just play, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, sweeties, of course, I will try to link everything that I've used today in the description box down below. Of course, you will also find all the contacts for Wrapunzel. And if you want to see more looks, follow me on my social media, because there is a lot of styling and a lot of this going on my social media too. Besides that, if you are uploading pictures of my wraps, any wraps, you know, not only this one, but any wraps, please feel free to tag me, because I love, love, love to see where you are taking my ideas. It's, you know, it's just amazing for me to see. So I really, really enjoy that. And also I have to thank everybody who tags me in the comments. If that person forgot to tag me, you know, the one who posts the picture and then someone in the comments tags me, so to make sure that I see it, that is so, so nice, because it just shows me how caring we are about each other. You know, that's amazing, and this is how the world should be. So I love that. Of course, if you want to order something from Wrapunzel, you can feel free to use my discount code, which is Queen Leorah, in all caps in one word, which will give you 5% off your order, and it is affiliated. So if you want to use it, thank you so much for supporting me in that lovely way. Besides that, of course, if you're new here to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love to have you here. There is definitely still room for a couple of thousand, so that is you know, an open invitation. And if you're watching this on the Wrapunzel channel, please feel free to subscribe to Wrapunzel too, because that is an amazing place for just support and to hang out in this wrapping crowd. You know, it's amazing. So that is that. I hope you did enjoy yourself. Of course, my whole finished look is coming up in just a second, and I shall see you here for my next video, which is going to be super soon. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.